What would San Francisco 49ers players look like if they were action figures, according to AI? Well, if you had that question, and I'm sure you have, I actually went through the process of seeing what that would look like. And it's kind of funny. So let's take a look at some of the action figures that AI had generated. As you can see, we have George Kittle right here, and you can see it encompasses all his favorite things: beer, Master Chief from Halo. If you guys don't know, he has the Master Chief tattooed on him, along with Calvin and Hobbes, which is that what you see there. And you also have a Lucha Libre mask, which he wears all the time, and one of his first down celebrations is in honor of a Mexican wrestler who wears the Lucha Libre mask. I can't remember his name, and I probably get ripped apart in the comments, but feel free to do so. And he's also wearing the tight end U mask. I thought it was pretty fitting. You also have Fred Warner. In this one, you have the podcast microphone for his podcast that he does throughout the season. He has a captain's patch, and he has a 54 onesie for his son, Bo. I know you always see him at football games, and you always see him around. Definitely, obviously, a big part of his life, and it seemed fitting. This one with Brock Purdy, you have a Toyota truck, you have some fishing gear, you got a Bible, you got his Recover Energy drink, which he is sponsored by, and you got a rooster. And I'm sure some of you could connect the dots of why that's there, but a lot of people are saying Brock Purdy looked like John Cena, and to be honest, he absolutely does. But this AI thing is pretty funny. Then you've got Diamador Lenoir, who does not look like Diamador Lenoir, but you still got the number 2 chain. He has a 2 chain that is very similar to this. You got the Oregon State helmet repping his alma mater. You have a hyena, which obviously discusses, or I should say displays, his alter ego. And then this is supposed to be a seatbelt for putting opposing wide receivers in straps, if you will. You also have Christian McCaffrey. This one you have is Offensive Player of the Year award, a copy of the Madden video game, obviously, which he was on the cover of. And then you have a Stanford helmet, and whatever this weird Stanford helmet is, I'll tell you, while AI can do some amazing things, it also does some weird things that you can't really explain, and it doesn't matter how many times you try to get it to not have things like this, it will still do it anyways. So I just rolled with it. You also got Juszczyk Jennings as an action figure with his Tennessee Vols helmet, again paying homage to his alma mater. You have a dog collar and a dog bowl, a blocking bag, and again a dog down here. I think the emphasis, as you can see, is Juszczyk Jennings is a dog, and he likes to block. So you got that one. You got Nick Bosa with the American flag, the Ohio State Buckeyes helmet. The palm trees represent where he's from in Florida. And then, of course, you got the teddy bears that are supposed to represent, the bear. Him being smaller bear, his brother Joey being big bear, that they are nicknamed by. And then he's doing the signature Bosa shrug. Diamador Lenoir reposted this one to his story on Instagram, said that looked like Jonathan Feliciano. Then you got Kyle Juszczyk. He's got 2 Chow Chows that are white that look like this. I believe 2, one being mozzarella. And then you got the juice box, and then the little puffy jacket that his wife makes. You got the Pro Bowl trophies to represent all the Pro Bowls he's been in. Christian Kristen actually reposted this to her story and said she would absolutely buy this package of or this toy. Then, last but not least, you have Kyle Shanahan rocking kind of his like, I feel like he wears the white windbreaker quite a bit and like black joggers and like Jordans. You got the disposable coffee cup that he typically has in press conferences and things like that, red snapback, the red challenge flag, and then what you got here is the doghouse. I feel like that's just such an essential Kyle Shanahan thing, and it's more of an inside joke than anything else when we talk about Kyle Shanahan's doghouse and Brandon Ayuk famously entering the doghouse and having to fight his way out of it. Typically represents younger players who have a hard time learning his scheme or things like that. And some get out of the doghouse, some don't. But I did think it was relevant to have in there for this situation. Again, more so as a joke than anything else. I'm just curious, would you buy any of these? Like, if these were actually like figures, toys that you could buy, would you buy any of them? Also, who did I miss? I know I missed Trent Williams. I felt like a dummy after this. I knew I was missing someone. I missed Trent Williams for sure. Um, you know, Brandon Ayuk, I didn't get in here, and there's a couple other guys as well. Um, but would you actually buy any of these? What accessories maybe do you think were missing or weren't represented in these toy figures? And what did you think about? I know this is a trend that was happening last week. It's kind of these AI trends, they pop up and they're hot and heavy for about 2 to 3 days, and then they die off pretty quickly. So I think we're already in that situation where this isn't really much of a thing anymore. This was so last week, and to be honest, it really was. But I made them, and if you don't follow me on X or Facebook or Instagram, you probably did not see these, which I posted a couple days ago. So I just wanted to throw them up, see what you guys' thoughts were, and should I get more creative with AI and see what else it could do in this regard? I don't know. If you want to see more, let me know. If you have any ideas of some like AI series we could do just to mess around, let me know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.